What is up? What's going on, guys? Trizzle here, tuning in, bringing you guys another great war recap. Today, of course, I'm over in Toledo, part of the TL clan family, rocking out over here with my Town Hall 9. We've got some big things in store, guys. Not only are we going to make a big splash in the MLCW, but we've got some great content that I've got planned for you guys, from Town Hall 12 3 stars to some no dip league content. Either way, you guys are going to be excited. Starting, of course, with this war, which I've got to say, this war was almost as sexy as your boy. If you can't tell, fly is fuck fresh to death. But you know, definitely got to give a shout out to the fact that we got a perfect war this war. Definitely, you know, have some pretty, well, I shouldn't say pretty, some extremely sexy attacks, especially at the top of the map. And we're not going to waste too much time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Here we've got Farewell going against, there were some lower Town Hall 12s, pretty much all Town Hall 11 defenses, but he's still able to really make quite an impact. Goes in, takes out the top two bases without a problem. So great job, Farewell. Of course, as you guys all know, the siege machines are very, very strong. They now make it extremely easy to 3-star Town Hall 11. So if you are 11v11 and you've got your Queen Walk game down, 3-starring Town Hall 11s is now extremely easy. I'm not saying easy, but it's well within grasp. Not to mention, as you can see, if you're not upgraded to actual Town Hall 12 defenses, you can definitely 3-star a Town Hall 12 as an 11. So great job to Farewell. Goes in with a little bit of a giant healer opener. Of course, he did have those bowlers to get in there, take care of those high value raid objectives, takes out the Eagle, takes out the Clan Castle, takes out the Archer Queen, and then comes in with the back end Hogs. Of course, with these the buff to basically the entire army with the siege machine, it's so much easier to funnel. Wall breakers, what? I mean, who needs wall breakers anymore? I think they basically got rid of them, unless you are a Town Hall 9, you know, because yeah. Anyways, so great job, Farewell. Of course, like I said, he was actually able to 6-pack this war, takes out their number 2, and this time he goes in with air. Goes in air heavy, looks like a La Lunion, and starts the funnel with those baby dragons, and then it's just going to be a Sui Hero siege machine dive. Goes in, gets those air defense, takes out the Archer Queen, and at least gets the CC pull. So of course, like I said, with that siege machine, it makes it so much easier to get in there and really take out those high value objectives. Once that's done, it's pretty much a cakewalk for the Lalo. In come the Hounds, overload on the front side with those loons, and then from there, just spell work. So great spell work, using that Warden to basically be your extra shield. And then of course, having so much loons left at the end of the raid just shows the dominance. Well planned attack, goes in and really sets the tone for the war. So great job, Farewell. We'll love to see those hits, man. Alright, so moving on to the number 3 base. Here we have Lux going in on Gus Fring. And he comes in with a little Queen Walk into a Bowler Witch. Actually one of my new favorite attacks. He's just going to get the Queen to travel, and then once that's done, you're going to see the Siege Machine come in, and then the Bowlers behind him, probably the Witches behind him, and then you can just sit back and watch your army wreck the base. So let's go ahead and fast forward the attack a little bit as the Queen processes the first part of the raid. Really close. Wow, I guess the Queen did die. Alright, well, the Queen didn't make it, but her job is done. She's actually able to take out the top right hand corner of the base. From there, the bowlers and the healers, the bowlers and the witches behind them were strong enough, because the healers end up locking on to basically that entire group down at the bottom. They stick with the bowlers and the king, and then because there's just so much that was taken care of on the first part of the raid, there really isn't much left over by the time he works his way through everything. So great job, Lux. Again, love those 3 stars. And that's going to bring us to the 4th hit. Looks like Lux was actually able to 6-pack this war. And I believe this was a bully attack. So this might not be the most difficult attack in the world. But as you guys know, nothing is a foregone conclusion. It is possible to fail on a dip attack. Not that you'll actually see it at the higher levels, but anything's possible. So you've always got to go in and do what you got to do. You still got to finish the attacks. And with that being said, great job, Lux, doing what you got to do. And again, another 6-pack. So the top of the map, is just wrecked by our Town Hall 11s. No problem. So let's go ahead and see. It looks like this is another bully attack, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll probably just zip through these, but I will give at least as much credit to the guys on the clan. Great job, Road Ritter. I know that you're so close to getting your max heroes, but either way, you're not that far off. Alright, so there you have it. Takes out their number 5 base without a problem. And of course, we're going to get into basically the 10v10s. Now, you'll notice that this is Vakenvuller, and he goes in with a little golem opener, of course, heroes with the bowlers to get in there, take out that Archer Queen as well as the clan castle, and then you'll see the hogs come in afterwards. Again, with that siege machine, being able to get in there, take out any building in front of it, break through the walls, path its way over to the town hall. Again, you don't even need wall breakers anymore. If you can get a wall buster donated, that's it. That's all you'll need. And then again, it's gonna tank. It's got like 6,000 hit points, so it's like literally CC troops inside of a golem. So how can it not be OP? I mean, I don't know if Supercell really thought this through. I know they nerfed, the healers a little bit. They nerfed the bowlers a little bit, but I don't think anybody's noticing, because once you have a siege machine, it's like, oh my goodness, it is so strong. So of course, Vakenvuller again with the ill 3-star takes out their number 6 without a problem, using those hogs. Oh, so sexy. Great job. Alright, so a pretty solid raid, and that's going to bring us to their number 7, and this is Devil's Rejects. I think this is Lintio. This is one of his other accounts, going in with a little, I believe there's giants in the siege machine, so you're going to be looking at a wall buster, dive, Sui hero. Well, there's bowlers in there, so you know what? We're going to have to come up with some new acronyms for these attacks, guys. Some of these things are kind of, I'm not going to say they're new, but I don't know if we're going to make up a abbreviated name for the wall buster, but comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. We're gonna have to come up with some new acronyms. Don't worry though, by that point I'll probably have everything figured out. I just came home from work, had to throw this recap together. I promised the boys we'd get the perfect war recap, being that we didn't actually highlight it on the stream yesterday. And rightly so. Perfect wars are not an everyday occurrence, especially when you're hitting those 11v11s, 11v12s, which is oh so sick. Again, great job. I can't tell you how good it is, to see those hits from Farewell. Alright, so next we've got Vakenvuller taking out their number 8. And of course, this is another 10v10. Now, of course, this isn't a completely max Town Hall 10, but their bases were okay. They weren't great, but I'm not going to lie, the Town Hall 9s actually gave us a little bit of trouble at first. We ended up having to do use all of our Town Hall 9 hits to clear everything. But, that's part of the game sometimes. Every now and then, bases, are going to be stronger at a given level. Plus, things happen. Not everybody's going to be perfect every single time. But in any event, easily gets a 3-star, basically a swag heal. And from there, you'll see the 100%. Alright, so great job, Falcon Bowler, and I believe that was a 6-pack. Love to see that. And then that's going to bring us over to Devil's Reject second hit. And that also means a 6-pack for him as well. Of course, this is another 10v10. Max Heroes, but, well, no, I take that back. Max Queen, level 36 King. And the defenses are almost there. Few things left to max. But goes in with the same attack. You're going to use basically a Baby Dragon and Wizards to get the funnel. You're going to use a Siege Machine to dive. And then from there, you just drop your heroes, followed by the bowlers. And it is so strong, guys. I know a lot of these attacks are going to, start coming into their own, with a few friendly challenges, getting the practice in. You really get to see the effectiveness of those Siege Machines because, like I said, it basically gives your kill squad a tank within a tank. So whatever it is you have in there, whether it's giants, a golem, Valks, they basically have a golem shell, and then anything that you follow up with it, there's no need to funnel, guys. You don't need wall breakers. You don't even need a jump for the kill squad, which is amazing. So all you need, of course, is a Town Hall 12 on the clan. Somebody that can give you non-stop Siege Machines. Of course, it only applies to Town Hall 10 and 11, but it's still a necessary evil. But with that being said, I believe this is going to begin the Town Hall 9s. And here we've got Tanvir going in on their number 10, Lalo, and he's actually able to do a Queen Walk into a... I don't know what's in the clan castle. My money's either on more hogs or... You know what? It's hard to say. We'll see. This is a mystery for me too. I didn't see this raid. But of course, gets the funnel established with those heroes. Of course, Queen Charge takes out the CC, gets the Rage up to take out the other Expo, and then from there is just going to sprinkle in those hogs, takes out the Tesla farm, and it was another pack of hogs, guys. So by the time everything's all said and done, with the funnel set by the heroes, Queen Charge, there isn't a whole lot left for the base. So he's able to get in there and really do some damage. Ends up finishing up the raid with tons of hogs left over. So great job, Tanvir. That's how you do's it. Looks like our boy Tanvir had a 6-pack, guys. Going in with a, it looks like his Queen Walk Goey, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, as you know, max heroes at Town Hall 9 is very strong, but it's not going to get you a 3-star in every single base, especially when you're dealing with quality base designers, whether it's the MLCW, CWL, NDL. If you come across some solid bases, you might get some fails. So Tanvir goes in, gets the Queen Walk down the side, and the strength of this attack lies in the fact that the Queen trims the one edge of the base, and then your golems basically take care of the other 60 to 75% of the base with the bowler CC. There's not a whole lot that can stand up to clan castle full of bowlers, especially at Town Hall 9 level. So great job. Here we've got Phoenix taking out their number 12 Ringio, and of course he's going in with a little TDH coming in from the 8 o'clock side. He's just going to go in, get a nice funnel created so we can get those high value raid objectives. Of course, you get your BK down, get those wall breakers down, access the Queen. You want to get that Archer Queen in so you can at least take out 1 or 2 of the air defense, or at least maybe the Expo. But of course, the funnel kind of went awry on this attack. I don't know if this was initially what he was planning on doing, but it's what ended up happening. So the Queen goes around, he finally gets the CC pull, and even though he doesn't get all of the air defenses, he's still able, just through the strength of the Queen, to really overwhelm the base. By the time that the Queen does her thing, he takes out the other Expo, takes out the clan castle. Queen will assist on that air defense, and then from there, there's just enough troops left over to be able to take out what's left on the board. So the attack, you can tell just by watching it, there were a couple things that probably didn't go to plan, but it doesn't matter because the TDH is such a strong attack. You can actually, have a 3-star, even though we might have had a couple things that didn't go to plan. So great job. And here we've got a dip. This is a 10v9, so I guess we don't want to watch that. I mean, usually even the 11v10s, aren't the most exciting thing in the world, but still have to show some love. Any event, this is Bakken Bowler's Town Hall 9, and of course, you're just going in with a little witch slap. Comes in, sets your funnel up before going in with the rest of the troops, and then it's basically a rinse, wash, repeat. One thing that I do want to mention for those of you that haven't been paying attention, with the update, guys, the freeze spell was reduced to 1 spell slot, and what that means is that Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 8s can now bring a max freeze in the clan castle. So if you need a max freeze, guys, it does go a long way. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to change the meta, but even Town Hall 8s, they're no longer going to need that extra Earthquake spell to take out a level 6 air defense. So you don't even need the Earthquake, you can bring that extra freeze, and it just opens up so many possibilities. So great job. I know we've got Rainy going in on their number 15, and of course he's using a little Queen Walk into a Go-Ho. Similar raid, I believe he did on the other attack, but starts the funnel, gets the outside trash basically taken care of, and then he's going to go in with the Queen to take out those high valued items. Of course, you got to take out the Archer Queen, got to take out the Clan Castle, and let's go ahead and get it started. Now, of course, once the trash ring goes down, uses the Barbarian King on the left hand side of the base, gets that Queen charge, wall breakers are in, gets that rage spell to keep her up. Of course, she takes out the Archer Queen, takes out the Expo, takes out the CC, and then from there, the max hogs and the hogs that he brings, there's not a whole lot left that can stand up to that. It almost looked like he had a swag heal, but the one thing about having a level 30 king chasing your hogs is that he'll do some damage. So if you're not careful, you don't have a ton of hogs left over, he can ruin your picnic. So you definitely want to watch that and try to account for it as much as you can. In any event, that's going to show us number 18 v16 Enrico. And of course, this is TIJS, and he's going in with a little witch slap. No, this is Go Wee Wee, I apologize. Gotta love that classic Go Wee Wee. Of course, this is actually the 2 golem version, and he goes in, gets a fairly decent spread on the golems. Because the defenses were up, they end up clustering together, but there were so many wizards on that top side that it just basically overwhelms the base. Now he did end up losing a couple witches to that wizard tower, but because there's so much going on, there's so much strength left to the army, not to mention the bowler CC level 30 heroes, and he definitely wrecks this base. So great job TJIS getting that old school bow Go Wee Wee. Of course, for those of you that don't know, that's a Go Wee Wee with a bowler CC. So shout out to your boy getting that triple, and that's gonna bring us to the next attack. Yep, there we go. Swag poison, tap one time. I love it. All right, so that's gonna bring us to Rainy, and is this a? Yeah, that just goes to show you guys, we actually had a couple dip attacks. Because unfortunately, it happens. They had some pretty solid bases, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got busy, so it wasn't. Anyways, great job, Drazo. Goes in on their number 18, takes it out with a little bow go ho. Did I see the golem? Oh, yep, there's the golem. Of course, funnels everything in. The king kind of goes on a little bit of a walk. But because the queen makes her way through to the other side of the base, the hogs are actually able to pretty much complete the ring, and by the end of it all, has a bunch of hogs left up, Archer Queen still up, and minions for cleanup. So great job, Drazo, and I have a feeling this might have been Lintio doing the attack, but just a small speculation. Anyways, so shout out to your boy. Of course, we've got TGIS getting another 3-star. If I if I'm doing my math correctly, I believe that's a 6-pack. So great job. Looks like he is bringing in a, no, is that? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, is that Shattered Laloon? No, but what we've got here is Bogo Lalo. Goes in, gets those objectives, guys, takes out the queen. By the end of it all, he takes out both Expos, almost every air defense on the map, and then what's left after that? I mean, can the base even stand up to anything once all those high DPS defenses are done? Probably not, which is why we have a full health queen and about 10 balloons left. So great job. And that's going to bring us to the very last attack. Here we've got Zazawi taking out their number 20 Mancio, and he's going in with a little shattered, looks like Shattered Goho, and I believe, I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't know if my money's on the Bowler CC or if he's gonna, yep, Shattered Goho. I actually have a tutorial on the channel, guys, so make sure you check that out if you are a Town Hall 9. It's a very strong raid, and the stronger your heroes, the better it is. So goes in, again, you want to hit those objectives. Once you've taken out the Archer Queen, Plane Castle, at least one Expo, you're going to bring in the hogs adjacent to the kill squad, and then it's wham bam, thank you ma'am, sit back and collect your triple. Alright, so there you have it, guys. When you add up all those ingredients, you preheat the oven to 350, you bake, remove, and enjoy, guys. What that cooks up for us is a perfect war. So I can't give you guys, give ourselves enough props. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to Toledo. Anybody a part of the TL Clan family. Sigafredo, of course, the Legion of Doom. Doing big things. And we've got some more big things left in store, guys. So for those of you that want to keep it locked and loaded for the highest level content in the game, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. I know you're probably already a subscriber, but it's all good because your boy Trizzle appreciates you. And with that all being said, thank you guys for watching till the end. Again, shout out to the fam. Trizzle tuning out.